What is going on, everyone? My name's Boyd, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Isis. His name is Matreiuss. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Isis as well. His name in game is Odysseus, but in the reality of it is he's actually Ulysses, and both of these names are the same thing. I believe Ulysses is Spanish for Odysseus or Latin for Odysseus, one of the two things. Who knows? Not me. Anyways, let's see how we go here. This is the King of the Gods finals. It's a Spanish-run tournament with a lot of excitement, a lot of games, and it's no repeat gods. So we're going to be seeing these players we normally see only playing one god, like Matreiuss, only playing Poseidon. We're going to be seeing a little bit more shenanigans here. Let me just see what's going on here. Nothing. Okay. Whatever. Yes, we'll see a lot of different gods, and this is the first game on Midgard, and we've got these guys playing Isis. Now, Isis is considered one of the stronger gods for Anatolia, but on Midgard, it's just a little bit different because the advantage of Isis is that you can set up 6 docks, 3 on each side, and have very good control of both sides of the water, playing very defensively, and then being able to hit very strong heroic age timings on your opponent to gain control of the middle. On Midgard, you can go Thor on this map. You can go Odin on this map. You can go Zeus on this map. You could go Poseidon on this map. There's, to be honest, you can kind of go any god on Midgard and have a decent chance against Isis, unlike on Anatolia where it's a little bit less of a chance. But we'll see how this game is going to go here. Both players are probably going to be doing very similar things. I actually got Matreiuss going 5 villages on wood. Normally, we see 4 villages on wood. And if we check out Ulysses over here, he's also got the 5 villages on wood. So both of these players going for a little bit more heavy boom on the water here. And, I mean, there's no surprise in the Isis mirror. Doesn't really matter if you advance early, so long as you advance. But one thing I will say is that if you can get up 15 seconds before your opponent, that means you get 15 seconds more per scene. And even if your opponent has had out an extra fishing ship than you earlier or something like that, you will find yourself with more food later in the game. Just on that fact there. Now we are seeing this game continuing along. A little bit of idle town center time here for Matreiuss. When you're playing the Egyptians and you've only got 4 villages on berries, you do need to force drop some fishing ships from time to time to make sure that everything is coming out in the right order. If we check out the town centers here, Ulysses is actually slightly in front on the village account, but slightly behind on his fishing ship count. So that's kind of evens out here in this game. 5 villages on gold now for Matreiuss. So it looks like he's either going for both players with 5 villages on gold. This is some new meta I am not aware of, but it looks like both players potentially going to be going for a huge dock spam or an early second town center in this matchup. Early second town center on the Midgards normally gets punished a little bit, but in the Isis mirror, it could be a way to go because, I mean, neither player should be able to push the other player on water too hard, and being able to take out an Egyptian town center a little bit harder than you might think, just because of mercenary and villagers being fairly strong to sit on this town center. And there's also some nice walrus and deer on this town center here, and similar over here on this one for them to jump onto more food to get a pretty fast heroic age as well. So we'll see if this is something that's going to go into this game. We've already got 3 docks up now for Matreiuss, and Ulysses getting up his own 3rd dock here. And we'll see how this is all going to shape up here in this game. Matreiuss with a slight score lead here. Not sure if that's simply just because he has better fish or whatnot, but it's looking like both players' fish is fairly similar here. So sometimes these Midgard games or maps can spit out, I should say sometimes these Midgard seeds can spit out some very, very disgusting maps. We do see that Bast is on the way for for Ulysses, and Bart is also on the way for Matreiuss. So both players very similar, a little bit more population for Matreiuss. So it's got one more fishing ship, hand axe coming through, and I imagine pickaxe will come through as well. Only 7 villages on gold here for Matreiuss. A little bit of a surprise, to be honest. This kind of sounding like Matreiuss is going to want to go for a hard water fight, semi-fast heroic. That's the general strategy here on this map. We've also got only 7 villages on gold for Ulysses, but you can see for some reason here, Ulysses is low on gold and Matreiuss is high on gold. Is this just because the dock spam? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the dock spam from Ulysses is much more heavy. We'll see if that's gonna matter or not here. Is Matreiuss will be able to get his purse seen straight away. Pickaxe is coming through for both players. We're getting that monument to the villages down. Throw down the armory after this monument comes up, and you're going to be in a good position. There's the purse seen coming through both players. Looks like Odysseus has his first. It's not enough of a advantage there to have it coming up just 1 second or 2 seconds faster than your opponent. So this won't see any real impact on the outcome of the game. And are we seeing some cabinets? We are seeing cabinets coming forward. We've got, this is a dangerous armory placement here. Just on the fact that if Ulysses sees it, he could sacrifice a cabinet here to come forward and shoot this laborer here. But Odysseus or Ulysses simply just going to retreat here and play defensively. I think the best way to play this for both players is to simply just build their ships and just hope their opponent moves into them, because the defender's advantage in this situation is so big. You can see the food situation for both players, 650 food. Need to be putting all villages over to gold and casting prosperity here. That way the food comes into 800, the gold comes into 800. Pharaoh does not need to be on the wood at all here in this matchup, simply because this matchup is, simply put, all about getting to the heroic age, and you can easily get an 8-minute heroic age here. We see the prosperity coming in for Matreiuss as his armory is on the way, but still kind of a minute and a bit away. And did he move his Pharaoh? He did move his Pharaoh with the prosperity here. And we'll see how this one is going to go. There's the armory coming up for Ulysses. He's got a lot of villagers getting this one up, and Ulysses actually opting to not cast prosperity, but there's the prosperity. But the Pharaoh not on the mining camp is actually quite a big deal. Matreiuss is going to get a significant more amount of gold out of his prosperity than Ulysses will. And we'll see if that's going to matter or not, but it is significant, because, I mean, if you think about it, what is it, 20% extra? That these villagers probably mine about 1,000 gold in the prosperity. So that's looking like an extra 200 gold, which is, I mean, at the start of the game, that can be a big deal. But we'll see what's going to happen here, as the Nephthys is on the way for both players. Ulysses still very, very close on the tech, even if anything else is going on. We see Monuments of the Soldiers coming up here as well. Interested to see if Matreiuss just goes for a town center here, because the town center is great. Grab this, Midgard. You can play this one very, very defensively and take this game late game and feel very happy. Like go almost economy cheese, as it were, by go straight 3 town centers here and be completely fine, I think. But we'll see what's going to happen as both players are on their way. We do see Bowsaw coming through for Ulysses. A bit of a villagers just having a bit of a dance there. But we've talked about Bowsaw before, so the only reason to grab Bowsaw here is if Ulysses is intending to grab Carpenters immediately when he hits the heroic age, which may be not a bad idea, because he's always going to be short on wood, but he's never going to be short on food and gold. So he's going to have a lot more wood income as the second town center is up. Ulysses is going to be looking to grab his town center or a Midgard here. It looks like the Midgard is the choice. A bit of a strange, well, I mean, it's not really strange. It looks like Ulysses may be going for a timing attack here on the land with elephants. We do see Bowsaw finishes up there for Ulysses, but he still hasn't thought about grabbing Carpenters. We are seeing Matreiuss going to be retreating back here, sacking one of these ships. No Salt Amphora immediately. Did I miss that? No, yeah, no Salt Amphora from either player. That's one of the big upgrades on the economy if you want more food. Obviously, both players with lots of food in the bank do want to kind of think about throwing up that market in the corner straight away in this matchup as well, especially when you get that second town center, because you can start an early trade route. And even though it's slightly worse than on a normal map because the corners are off from the side, it's a big deal to get that trade started in this matchup. We do see the big dog coming up here. And what are the units pumping out here? We are seeing elephants. There's the town center. And Ulysses may want to grab this town center as well straight away. One thing you could do on this map, one thing you should do on this map is throw that market up and sell some food. Because if you get to that market first and sell food first, you get the max amount of gold from that one there. And there's just so much food that both players have got in the bank that they cannot spend while having such small amounts of other resources here. And there's the town center for Ulysses, making some chariot archers for Matreiuss. Sphinx just running around, checking everything out. We do see Bridle of Pegasus here, as well as Boots of Kick Everything. So there's that's actually a nice relic there for either player in this matchup, because Ancestors Eclipse, it means you can run away from it if your priests are out of position or whatever. We are seeing the cabinet still pushing in. No player getting out arrow ship cladding. It's a big upgrade in these situations because both players are spamming their cabinets quite a bit. We do see the Leviathan here tanking a lot of archer ship fire there as Matreiuss not quite doing that one too well there. Now the units moving forward, checking out this gold mine. We'll see the villagers on this wood line here. Matreiuss does retreat that one immediately. We're starting to see some priests getting built out here. We're getting funeral rites as well. Very important. There's the market coming up. Matreiuss maybe thinking about trying to get to the Mythic Age through Osiris here to counter the Ancestors Eclipse nicely. There's the Ancestors Eclipse coming in onto the home base of Ulysses. We'll see. He's going to go straight after the town center. The priests are not there. He's got the priests forward here. We'll see if he can take out the town center or not. No, he's going to be searching around for villagers. I'm pretty sure with this Ancestors Eclipse, you can take out a town center. He's just going to be searching around, looking for the economic damage here. He will find the gold mine over here, though there is a pharaoh over there, and there's no priest over here. Will we see any priests coming out? The units moving in here as Matreiuss is still searching around. He sees that there's no villagers over on this location here. This Ancestors is checking out the town center, and this could be a really big mistake here for Matreiuss, though he may be going Mythic Age here. Yes, he's going Mythic Age. He's trying to get the Osiris out. He's might not have it, because I wouldn't be surprised if Ulysses casts his Ancestors Eclipse onto this location, just completely clears this out. You see these ancestors, these minions trying to get some damage done, but I feel like this damage is just not quite there. We do see a slight villager advantage right now for Matreiuss, which is going to matter, and he's currently empowering his Migdol stronghold here to get out as many of these units as he possibly can, and Ulysses does have to retreat here. A random priest over here, a little bit out of position. We do see 4 priests over on this position here, so he should be okay. Osiris on the way, City of the Dead on the way. Heavy elephants for Ulysses is coming through here. So we'll see if that's going to matter or not. Because heavy elephants is actually quite big. Because what's the upgrade? It's 10%, right? 15% upgrade there on heavy elephants, and they've got the highest, I believe it's the highest HP in the game. So those upgrades are huge, compared 562 HP to 495. So it's nearly 100 more HP, and that just means they live forever, basically. Well, not forever, but you know what I mean. It's a big upgrade. I'm seeing some more siege works. We've got a 3rd town center on the way. Ulysses grabbing this one. We do see a Migdol stronghold going to be attempting to spam up over here, and if it gets up first, which it looks like it will, this town center may be difficult to grab for Ulysses. There's the Osiris here, going to cast that Son of Osiris onto this location, and then immediately start zapping away at this town center, preventing that one from coming up. Meanwhile, we've got the cavalry raid onto Matreiuss' 3rd town center. They could actually swap this map a little bit here. We see the Sphinx being a little bit annoying. The units coming over onto this location here as the Migdol stronghold does get up here. We've got Carpenter's Quarry coming through for Ulysses, so going for that tech first instead of the Mythic Age. And we will check out the upgrades. So no shaft mine here for Matreiuss. This is really big. The only important upgrades really for Egyptians are shaft mine, Salt Amphora, and then the Archaic line upgrades, and then it's the next important ones are the mythic ones. Obviously, irrigation is also important as well there. So we do have the mummy sitting a little bit idle here. Village is going to be taking down this location. We do see the pharaoh coming in, going to be grabbing this spot here, as we will be seeing the map split in half this way, which is a little bit of an interesting one here. Now we're seeing Matreiuss moving forward here. We do still have an Ancestors Eclipse, so it's not that important. There's the Ancestors coming down, the Son of Osiris coming through. A little bit of a misclick from Matreiuss. He needs to target this these units down, but he's not paying attention here just yet, as the Son of Osiris is taking a lot of damage here from the Ancestors Eclipse. He needs to target these down. He one hits these minions here, I believe. Yes, one hits them. He needs to get a little bit lucky with the chain lightnings, but these minions do fall very, very fast here, as the Son of Osiris now taking more damage here. As the cavalry coming in, we do see a siege tower coming in. Ulysses now 3 town centers and in a very, very good position. We got the mummy coming through. That's going to be a big help for taking out the elephants, but it looks like the elephants have fallen here. Son of Osiris 450 HP remaining, and the Ancestors Eclipse has been taken out. The siege tower doesn't get that final hit off, and Matreiuss is going to be attempting to spam that town center up and getting back to 3 town centers here as well. And now we see some markets coming down in this corner of the map. Very dangerous location here. We'll see if this dock will ever get taken out here, as now the cabinet's getting cleaned up over it on the bottom of the map. Now we've got some raids onto this gold mine. The mummy is going to be huge here, getting those minions to help out, because there's no priests on this location here, as the elephant raids absolutely wild. We do see a Midgard stronghold coming up on this location. Some more siege works coming up as well for Matreiuss, as Ulysses is trying to get his own up. We do see there's the pharaoh, there's the priest. We've got Osiris coming through for Ulysses as well. So now it's going to be a Son of Osiris apiece here, but I don't think we have City of the Dead through just yet. Obviously you can grab that one a little bit later. It's going to be fine. So long as you grab it before the Son of Osiris dies, it will see value there. We'll see what's going to happen. We do have that heavy cavalry, or heavy camelry, I should say, coming through for Matreiuss, and now some spearmen coming through. You know what my feelings about spearmen? Don't build spearmen until you at least have medium upgrades, maybe even heavy upgrades in this matchup, just simply because they get picked off very, very quickly, and they have high armor, so you do want to get those up, those upgrades, to get the HP in there for the armor to be a little bit more useful. Now we've got walls coming up. Finally, walls coming up in this matchup. Oftentimes on the water matchups, you see the walls very, very late, and we have the map control kind of set up, so you want to sort of solidify that map control here. Now the problem is these spearmen without Horus, they don't really beat the elephants very well, especially not with only with no upgrades on the spears. But you don't really beat heavy elephants with the spearmen, so it may be worth it to go into your own elephants here. At this point, it's one of the strange matchups here. We do see the siege tower counter raid here coming in, picking off some of those houses. The cavalry coming in to try and pick off the villagers here. The Midgard stronghold trying to help out as well, taking down some houses on this location. And we're going to start seeing Ulysses pressuring that spot. We do see some walls up over here to help out as well. We can also see Matreiuss go for this town center. He's got a beautiful wood line here to start targeting this location down. But meanwhile, the Midgard stronghold on this location will start coming down here. We've got the mercenary cavalry coming out. Ulysses has some trade coming through, but Matreiuss has not started his trade just yet. Where is the Son of Osiris? So now we've got the catapult coming in. Knows he has to take down this wall if he wants to prevent any sort of trade situations coming down. There's the Son of Osiris. Very, very much taken a lot of damage so far, down to 297 damage. We've got the cabinet raids still looking for some cheeky stuff. This is Matreiuss. Matreiuss's go-to on this map is the constant raids on the water. And we do see the mummy helping out just a little bit. Champion cavalry coming through. Matreiuss could potentially set up some walls here now that he's cleared out this location. He's going to clear out the tower here. He's cleared out the tower here as well. He can even go after these houses as well, as we're seeing Ulysses is 169 population or possible. We see Desert Wind coming through as well. This is actually really smart from Matreiuss, because this should potentially be enough to make the cavalry deal with these elephants a little bit. So we're starting to see the siege towers going after this location. The mercenary cavalry take a really long time to train on this patch. and we're seeing the catapults going after this location as well, with the walls still up and very, very safe here. We'll see if Ulysses can hold on here. He loses his town center, and we're seeing more mercenary come out of this location here. Sacred Cat's coming through for Ulysses for some reason. And the units all getting cleaned up. It's looking like Matreiuss' siege tower push is going to be too much for Ulysses to hold on here. But the economy is still in favor of Ulysses just a little bit here. We're seeing engineers coming through from Matreiuss, as the son of Osiris is getting targeted down here. 42 HP, does manage to make his escape into the Midgard, but Ulysses does tap out. GG, well played by Matreiuss. That push there, absolutely incredible, pushing into this location, and just too difficult to hold on to. Mercenary not coming out at all here in time to hold on to this one. And that is the game. GG, well played by Matreiuss, taking game number 1. Moving to game number 2 fairly shortly here. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game.